Christmas bells are ringing. Get us singing. Ready? Yeah, little children shining.
Of course, they need to have their share. And it gives me great privilege to introduce and welcome once again in the studios of Magic FM a lady that is no stranger to Magic FM, a lady that is usually here on Monday evenings, and of course we usually do a program called Let's Talk Health GDA, a program that has generated quite an audience, especially on Facebook. People look forward to this program every Monday. And of course, we have decided to do the Christmas edition a little bit earlier so that we can accommodate, all that is needed, around Christmas time. People have to go do a little shopping and stuff. And Miss Pierre, who is responsible for educating us on Let's Talk Health, with regards to, proper diets, healthy lifestyle, and a whole lot more, giving us recipes that we can use on a daily basis, introducing us to different types of foods and beverages, style and fashion. Of course, she's in the studio with me this afternoon. Good afternoon and welcome, Miss Joslyn Pierre.
Good afternoon, Nicholas.
How are you doing today?
Well, as usual, I'm doing pretty well.
And you always have that pretty smile. That's awesome. How you doing? You're good.
Very good, and I do hope our listening audience is doing very good themselves.
I think they are doing well. And you're coming all the way from the north of the island.
Yes.
All the way from the deep north of the island. And you took the time to come here to share and to educate and to inform, What do you have in store for us this afternoon, Miss Pierre?
Well,
I hope you have a recipe. I hope you have a recipe. There's people that be telling me, I got that recipe and I'm trying this and I'm trying that. There's one of your listeners that tell me that I think the last time you told us how to do the carrot cake.
Yes.
And so on. And he was like, I'm a bachelor and this and that, and he want to pay you to come and teach him how to do it and all of that. I was like, wow, really? I'm not sure if she's into all of that.
Well, he can actually come meet me. We actually can do that.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
I'm out at Barrage Retreat Center,
right,
so
right.
he can definitely
yes.
get a whole treat.
Oh yeah,
yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, nice.
Yes.
Yeah, he was very, very enthused by the information that you give out, on the program and so on. And in fact, he's always listening.
That's excellent.
I had to tell him today, we are shifting the program down a little bit. He was like, well, don't worry yourself. My station don't change. Whether I'm in the vehicle, whether I'm home, it's always on Magic FM. You know how we do.
That's so excellent.
Yeah. So tell me, what's on the menu today?
Well,
what's happening?
I came in the radio station and I'm seeing a whole lot of Christmassy things around.
Yeah.
Yes.
In fact, I am responsible for putting up that one there, and I did beg our director for a Christmas tree. I haven't received it as yet. I'm seeing Christmas tree downstairs in MTV. I'm seeing Christmas tree upstairs in the lobby. And you know me, I want one for Magic.
Yes, you must get that.
Well, I'm told that there's one for Magic, but I have not received it as yet. So I ain't fretting too much. I'll probably get it after this.
I hope so.
But let's get in the kitchen. Let's get into the
Yes.
kitchen. Let's get into the kitchen. See, you have spoon and all of that.
Yes, we talking health in the kitchen here.
All right.
And I know lots of people around this time have their special drink.
Uh-huh.
But I don't want to put a damp on anybody's spirit. So we want to just show them how they can have a healthier drink.
Great. And just to stick a pin right here, for those of you that are listening and you wish to view what is happening in the studio right now, you can log on to Facebook and you can type in Joslyn Pierre Okay, and you would see everything that is happening live because we streaming live from her page at the moment. That's Joslyn Pierre, JOSLYNPIERRE, Joslyn Pierre.
You get it right.
Wow. So tell me.
Yes.
First of all, what is this little cup you have here, this little glass?
Well, most folks who are into alcohol, especially the heavy kind, would know this little glass. It's just a measurement. So
it's a measuring glass.
It's a measuring glass, yes.
Okay, and what's this big one over here?
This one, well, I want to take, I'm not no bad person, but I do teach the subject area. So this is what you mix, the barman mix their drinks with.
So that is what they use in the hotel and the restaurants.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
okay. Nice. So what are we doing with them today? You teaching us, you're going to inform us, educate us on how to prepare a drink, a special drink for the Christmas?
Well, yes, I'm going to teach you how to prepare a special healthy drink. Just adopt one of our favorite recipes. But in addition to that, I just wanted to let folks become aware of what is the standard drink in relationship to the different drinks that we have on the outside there for Christmas.
Okay, the floor is yours. Take it away.
Yes. So when we talk about the standard drink, of course, one drink, and we're talking about drink for the day. And this is just to gauge your drinking. So for those of you who are concerned about your health, and you should be, and those of you who are concerned also about your weight, and there might be some of you folks out there who have diabetes, hypertension, or everything is directly related to what you eat and drink. And so a standard drink for the day, and we're talking in terms of beer now, would be a 12-ounce beer. And that would be equivalent to about a beer bottle and a half. So that would be a standard 1.5 beer for the day. And for the ladies, because of our biological buildup, we are expected to drink less. So a man may have a standard drink of 2 beer, and a lady, you can have your standard drink of 1 beer for the day.
Okay, stick a pin right there, because we're talking health and I'm hearing beer and all of that, and especially for the new audience and stuff like that, you may be wondering like, okay, all right, so we're talking health, and on our topic today we're talking about beer,
yes.
And we're getting a measurement of how much we should take, etc. I'm trying to force my imagination here because I cannot speak for you, I can only interview you here. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking that Christmas, this time of year, we find people indulging themselves in alcohol. Mm-hmm. So I want to believe that you are given a guideline for the people who think that they must consume alcohol beverages. Here goes your standard amount, and please don't try to overdo it because you would be damaging your health.
Exactly.
You see, I'm kind of
so you are.
Okay, great. So we're working together. Nice. So continue.
Yes, so it's all about, as Nicholas said, it's really, we're not advocating drinking alcohol. We're just saying this is a standard, okay?
Right.
When we're talking now, in terms of malt, for those of you on the light side, again, 1 bottle is fine for the day. Don't overdo it too, because remember before I spoke about diabetes, and that's one of the drinks that is pretty high in sugar. So.
Okay, Ms. Pierre, let's take a point right there again. You mentioned that for the ladies in particular, those who like to, take it on the light side, probably a malt. You find people, because it is Christmas, they probably buy themselves a whole case of malt, right? And they drink several malts for the day. Mm-hmm. You were saying here that 1 malt is standard per day.
Yes, 1 malt is standard per day.
Everything else basically get into the wastage?
Yes, what you're going to be doing is overloading your body.
Okay.
And remember, as I said before, the malt would have quite a bit of sugar there.
So basically from the excess, you just quench your thirst. That's all you get from it?
Well, there
from
is...
the 2nd and 3rd and 4th and 5th?
You'll be getting calories, of course.
All right. So we're talking health. Nice.
Yes.
We'll be getting calories, so you're overdoing it. You don't want to overdo the malt, all right?
And it has been noted that over the Christmas that most people put on about 3 pounds and more, and they keep that 3 pounds on. One may say, well, 3 pounds isn't a lot, but it add up.
And research has proven that.
Yes.
That
So,
over Christmas period, people normally gain weight.
gain weight, a minimum 3 pounds and over.
Okay.
And most of them will keep on that 3 pounds.
And that's on an average basis.
Average, of course.
Of course, nice.
Yes.
All right, continue. I think we're learning here.
Yes,
I like
so
it when we can learn.
yes. In terms of wine, and we're talking about you can have at least 5 ounces of wine, and I advocate
Ounces.
red wine. Yes.
I know a lot of people out there is thinking like, we're going to be drinking by the ounce. I want to drink my whole bottle. When I pop my bottle, I'm hitting that. I'm drinking my whole bottle. No, what is she saying about drinking by measurement? Okay, go again. All right, so go again.
Yes, so you want to drink, and let me just say this, because wine, in all the drinks that I'm going to be listing, and let me just quickly call out the rest, like the sherry, the port, the punch cream, and all the other cream drinks with the alcohol.
Punch cream is pretty popular around Christmas time.
Yes, and we're going to talk about punch cream in a while. We're going to get to that.
Great.
So in terms of all the different drinks that you have in alcoholic drinks, now to make an excellent choice, red wine would be an excellent choice.
Why red wine?
Yes. Why red wine? Because one, it helps, research again has shown that it helps to lower our blood pressure level.
Red wine lower blood pressure?
Yes.
Wow, interesting.
Yes. I'm going to give a little if we have time.
Okay.
Yes. And in addition to that, it also helps with what we call oxidative stress.
Okay, you need to break that down a little bit because we have different listeners at all different level of education background, so we don't want to complicate things for them.
Okay, so let me see if I can simplify this as much as possible. So you know our cells always use an oxygen and so on.
Right.
And so, well, as long as we live in, oxidation is taking place.
In the body.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But what happens with the pressures of life and so on, if we do not put in the necessary things that our body would need, for example, the food, our body needs what we call free radicals.
Okay.
And it helps to replenish our cells and so on. So what wine does, it helps now to put in these free radicals, which will help to prevent, and in most cases, and because I'm kind of youngish, I focus on that a lot. Okay. It helps to prevent aging. That's one.
It does?
Yes.
It helps prevent aging.
That's correct.
What helps prevent aging again?
The drinking of the red wine. But again, remember, I want to stress on the amount, because we do not want to overdo it also.
So the amount is of paramount importance.
Yes. So it helps it has anti-aging properties in the wine.
Wow.
And in addition to that
goes for all red wine across the board?
I don't think it's all. We're talking most the grape wine more than ever.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. So it also helps to alleviate stress too.
Okay.
Yes.
And I'm thinking here that, a lot of people, especially around Christmas time, they tend to, indulge yourself in the alcohol beverages, and it doesn't, just settle at wine, but it goes to the higher percentage of alcohol, the cognacs and so on, the hard liquor and so on. And here we are being told, we are given, the option of settling to red wine if we need to consume alcohol, and we are learning here that by the choice of this particular wine, especially if it is made with grape, that it will help anti-aging, it will help lower blood pressure.
Certainly.
Right?
Yes.
And even help you alleviate stress.
Yes.
We have learned that thus far.
Uh-huh.
All right. Nice. Continue.
Also, it helps to, because of, if the oxidation takes place, what some people may have issues with memory loss, they may have what we call brain fog, headaches, and so a little bit of red wine again can help with that. That would help alleviating some of this.
Nice.
Yes?
And for those of you that are just joining with us, you're in tune to the magic frequency. Of course, I'm yours truly, DJ Platinum, and in company with me this afternoon is none other than Ms. Joslyn Pierre. Ms. Joslyn Pierre is a well-known food and nutritionist. She has been involved in the teaching industry for over 20 years in the food and nutrition.
Food, nutrition, and health. Our syllabus have actually changed.
Food, nutrition, and health. Criteria of the school syllabus, at the secondary school syllabus, that is, and she's also the founder and CEO of Seeds of Wellness. We continue.
Yes, just want to shout out my Facebook audience, and I see Ms. Lal Singh saying, bring them on camera. I'm thinking she's thinking about bringing the wine. So I'm going to say, Candy, I'm going to be coming by you for some wine to bring out on camera.
And of course, for those of you, we realize that that the audience has been changed a little bit, because we usually here on Monday evenings. Well, just to let you know at once, for the rest of the month of December, we're going to try and maintain our Let's Talk Health Grenada around this time, 3:30 until 4 o'clock. It's half-hour program. So every Monday from now until next year, we may be going back to our normal schedule in the evening time, which is normally at 6 o'clock until 6:30. Ms. Pierre, I think we have enough information on the choice in terms of making alcoholic selection.
One other little thing, in case champagne is also a healthy one.
Champagne?
Yes, and it's good for your skin also.
Oh yeah?
Yes. I'll be posting something on my Facebook page at some point that is in relationship to the benefits of champagne. No,
and of course you're going to tag me.
Certainly will.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So the thing about this, Nicholas, is that we want people, if you must have alcohol, make healthy choices and don't overdo it for the holiday.
So bottom line here is that you can drink alcohol and still be making a healthy choice?
Yes, you can.
That is possible.
It's very possible.
And we are learning here that is possible through champagne and through red wine prior to the hardcore liquor and cognac beverages.
Yes, and because remember also...
What about the regular beers?
The regular beers, as I say, a standard beer...
We don't want to call any name of the beverages.
Yes, a standard beer is like for women 1, men you can go with 2. However, in terms of calories, there isn't a whole lot of benefits as you would find from the red wine.
Okay.
And also remember, you will just be getting some empty calories and the caloric value, whereas if you have a fruit drink, which you might get about per gram 4 calories, that's per gram, with the alcohol you'll be getting 7, so that's an additional 3. Tell me if my maths is right.
Your maths is correct.
Right. So
no, you act like I'm your maths teacher.
The student's supposed to come out better than the teacher.
Well, I agree. And of course, Ms. Pierre has been my teacher at secondary school. Ms. Pierre, I want to put you on the spot right now.
Sure.
I want to put you on the spot. Yeah, because time is creeping up on us, and we have approximately 10 more minutes, and then we have to make our way for Eddie Frederick. And I want to make sure I get total value here. So we have learned about if we need to make an alcoholic choice, that we're going to go the route of champagne and obviously that of red wine, probably grape wine. I want you to give me a quick recipe for a fruit drink, because there are people out there that they are not involved in alcoholic beverage at all, but I do appreciate that you took the opportunity to mention it first, because the majority of persons, especially around Christmas time, find themselves indulging themselves in alcoholic beverages, and that was excellent to start. But let us wrap it up in that. Let's see if we could possibly do it in 5 minutes time. Give me fruit, something, probably pumpkin or something that we can use and just make something delicious, something very nutritious that does not have to have the input of alcohol in it.
Okay, well, actually, what I'm giving you could put your alcohol in it still, eh? So we're not leaving, yes.
I find you talking like you're like you start to indulge in alcohol. The spirit taking you. So it is optional. You could put and you
yes.
can leave it as is.
Yes.
All right, great.
Because what we're keeping with the tradition of, West Indian, I want to be realistic.
Right, you have to be realistic because we are a real station, real people talking to a real audience.
Yes.
Great.
So with what I have the pumpkin punch cream or punch cream.
So I just said pumpkin, and one time you have something pumpkin what?
Punch cream.
Pumpkin punch cream. So
yes.
You can make a punch cream out of pumpkin.
That's correct.
Okay.
Right.
Educate us.
And so for those folks who do not want to indulge in the alcohol, you leave out the alcohol. But I'm going to call this one with the alcohol.
All right. Go ahead.
And remember, again, for vegetarians also, you can use this because there's no eggs.
Okay, great.
So you don't have to deal with freshness, you don't have to deal with additional calories, and of course, if you counting your dollars, you're saving on some money there also. So this
Recipe time.
That's right. So 1 pound yellow pumpkin, of course.
1 pound of yellow pumpkin.
Yes.
And you can get that from your backyard and kitchen garden.
That's right.
And you can get it in town.
You can get it in town.
Great.
You can get it from a friend.
Great. What else we need?
2 tin of condensed milk.
2 tin of condensed milk.
Yes.
That's a lot of sweet there. Go ahead.
Quite a lot, and you can eliminate that also. The good thing about these recipes that you can always make adjustment to them.
Right. So
make it even healthier. Yes, you can use your almond milk there.
Almond milk.
Yes.
Or soy milk.
That's right.
There's so many different milks, but I believe you chose. You said
I'm using the regular.
Right, that the poor people, the normal poor people would be prone to buying.
Yes.
Okay, great. So that we're talking to everybody here.
We're talking to everybody, but at the same time, we want you to. What it's all about is making it healthier.
Right.
So this might not be a standard health drink, but it's getting yourself healthier. So you're starting. It's a process.
Okay.
Yes. So. The pumpkin, we said 1 pound. The 2 tins condensed milk. 1 tin of evaporated milk or a cartoon of that milk. Almond milk if you want to. Or any soya product. Some folks are not into soya because of the issues in terms of estrogen and cancer causing. But that's a long story in itself. 1.5 cup of Clark Scott. And for those of you, I know there are lots of Trinidadians who looked on to or listen. You can use your punch in there. Or if you're on the lighter side, you can also put some vodka there. And of course, if you're not into alcohol, leave that out.
Okay.
Yes.
So back to the condensed milk. You said 2 tins. Is that large or small?
We're talking about the standard size, yes, the small size, yes.
Small size,
yes.
Right, cool. And of course, you did say that it is optional. You can use the almond milk, you can use the soy milk.
Yes.
What about full cream milk? Is it possible to use?
Yes, you can mix your full cream milk and put in there also.
Okay, great.
I think what's important now is the flavoring, and that's what I'm going to call, because that makes a big difference in how your drink tastes. So
we have 2 minutes to wrap it, eh? So we had to shoot for
Okay, so 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. 3 tablespoons of Angostura bitters, 2 tablespoons of mixed or vanilla essence, and 2 teaspoons of grated nutmeg. And of course, you're gonna wash, peel, boil your pumpkin, and you puree the pumpkin. If you have a blender, of course, you blend it. If you don't, you use a fork or a food masher, and you get that pumpkin well ground. You add your bitters, your essence, your nutmeg, your milk, and you put all of that together. You add your rum and you stir it well, and you pour it into a sterilized bottle and refrigerate, and you serve that chill.
Nice.
Yes.
And of course, it's sung very local. It's sung spicy. It's sung Grenadian. I like it. It's original.
It's a healthier version to a regular punch of cream.
Pumpkin.
And it tastes good. I can vouch for that.
1 pound of pumpkin. That's the yellow pumpkin. 2 tin of condensed milk in the small cans, of course.
Yes.
Of course, the milk can be varied to almond milk or whatever suits your taste bud.
Yes.
Even if it's full cream powdered milk, you can use that as well. 1.5 alcohol rum if you have. That's for the people that would like a little, alcohol in it. Of course, you can omit it altogether. And we're just doing this one just around the Christmas season. We know that a lot of people be involved in drinking a little alcohol beverages, and we just want to say, if you must go that route, you're going to keep it standard, and this is a healthy way of doing it, okay, rather than just going by the rum shop and drinking bottles after bottles, probably going to the factory buying cases
and
cases.
glass of this strong liquor. You can cut it down. Yes.
By measuring sizes, of course.
Yes.
And we got a recipe here. We're going to use some grated nutmeg. We're going to use some vanilla essence. We're going to use 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. We're going to tune a little bitters there, and so on. We're going to blend up. We're going to, put it into the refrigerator, let it refrigerate a bit, and then we're going to serve it nice and chill. And then you can call us and tell us how it tastes. Okay?
Yes.
Or you can even bring some for me,
And I wouldn't mind having some at all.
Nice.
Yes.
So there goes both of us. Or probably I can do it, or Miss Pierre can do it, and we can share with you if you like. All right. Well, time is almost up on us here, Miss Pierre. Yeah, I hate the idea of having to rush you a little bit, because I know in the nighttime we are a little bit more comfortable, and it's a whole lot different. But the introduction today had to be a little bit lengthy because it's your first day on the early afternoon program here for Let's Talk Health Grenada. But I thank you on the behalf of the management and staff of Magic, and I trust that next week, Monday, we're gonna make full use of our time, because I would not need to do the introduction again. We're going to have a full half hour. That's going to be from 3:30 until 4 o'clock. Of course, at 4 o'clock we make room for Eddie Frederick. Anybody you like to shout out before we leave?
Well, I just wanted to tell folks I'm out at the Barrish Retreat Center, and in the event that you would need to respite, get some form of relaxation, get some form of health coaching, I'm open to that. I'm also offering for the month of December a Christmas gift to you of a free health assessment.
Great. And of course, what number people can reach you on?
You can reach me at 473-442-0330, extension 231.
So people can reach you at 442-0330, extension 231.
That's correct.
Wow, my memory is the greatest.
You're an excellent student.
What? You're telling me?
Yes.
Well, once again, I thank you. And of course, we're getting ready for Eddie Frederick in a bit. But guess what? I haven't seen it posted up as yet, so let me just check here. In the meantime, just... some people you want to give a shout out, your students.
Well, I want to shout out Sharon Waldron. She's from Trinidad and she has always been following me. I want to shout out my university teacher out at SGU, Miss Queen Annie Gill. She's the one who said to me, "Joslyn, you're going to be good at radio. Pursue radio."
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to shout out Tanisha here, all those of you who are following me on Facebook, and to you, the listening audience. I want to say, I love you. God bless you. Remember, the holiday is all about love. It's all about giving. It's all about watching what you eat, maintaining your health. So although you will be seeing all the lovely things, remember, pick healthy, make healthy choice. Don't deprive yourself, but at the same time, don't kill yourself with the wrong type of food.
Thank you very much. We're out. Eddie Frederick is straight ahead.